Yeah, so hi, thank you guys. And thank you for the introduction. My name is Julia Sauter. I'm here today to represent ZF Friedrichshafen AG. We are just joined, I think we're the last member to join just this April, so we are completely fresh and motivated. And no, okay. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know ZF, so ZF stands for Zahnradfabrik, which in English is, cogwheel factory or gear wheel factory. And we originally started off as an aviation technology supplier in 1915. So since then, I think we have come a long way. We're nowadays one of the global mobility technology companies. And we're located, as it says, in Friedrichshafen. It's a very nice place on the earth, in the absolute south of Germany, in Baden-Württemberg, at the border to Austria and Switzerland. So yeah, many of you or some of you I know and have told me they've already been there on holiday, so it's quite nice there. And we're very lucky to have this as our company headquarters, so to say. ZF is, as I said, we've come a long way, and we're nowadays one of the big global automotive suppliers, so to say. And if we have a look at the numbers, I think that also manifests there. We are 165,000 employees roughly, and we had a sales of 43.8 billion last years, and we're mainly selling complete systems for passenger vehicles, commercial vehicles, but also for general industry applications. And our customers are mainly established OEMs, but also mobility companies and startups in the mobility and transportation sector. And I think what best describes what ZF is doing, it's very general, but it also describes it very best because the product portfolio is vast, is ZF makes vehicles see, think, and act. That's basically, in a nutshell, what ZF is doing. And as I said, we're a global company. If you have a look at where we're located, we have 168 production locations in 32 companies. So basically, wherever you go, there's going to be one of our colleagues, one of the 165,000 colleagues present. And we're also continuously expanding our market presence to have qualified contacts on all levels and also for all products. Internally, we call them divisions. If you start collaborating with us, or sometimes we say that, so we ZF is divided in several divisions to represent all of the different products. Besides passenger cars and commercial vehicles, for example, we are also invested in rail, marine, and general industry applications. So it's exciting because it's very broad, but sometimes it's also complex to manage that, also from a map point of view. What's also very central to ZF is their continuously high investment in research and development. Myself and my colleagues, we're also sitting in central R&D. And the task in R&D is very clear. That's to ensure a clean, safe, comfortable, and affordable mobility for everyone and everywhere. And thus also the expenditure in R&D continues to be very high throughout the years. I think it's also something we're very proud of. I'm proud about all the patent applications that are going out and the invention disclosures. So just last year, again, we spent 3.4 billion euros in R&D, which is 7.8% of our sales. And to make that a bit more tangible and to also show the development dynamics that are going on at ZF, I just brought four tangible examples that were just from this month and last month. So besides us for sure joining NDS, that's why we're here today, and that's why we're also excited and happy to be here. We just announced a joint venture with KPIT for middleware. That's also something ZF is starting to get very active, which is named Crorix. You can find a lot about it online. We also established a partnership with Wolfspeed just some month back, and then now just announced that we will build a top-notch silicon carbide research center in Bavaria. That's something that just happened. And also from the mobility sector in Zurich, they just launched a new transportation service. It's fully electric. It's a ride-pooling service. And also, for example, ZF is involved there as the underlying fleet orchestration platform, which is named Scalar, just to give you some examples about what ZF is currently up to and doing. If we make it a bit more broader, what ZF is invested in, it's basically those four technology fields. It's the technology fields we believe in, and it's the technology fields we invest in. It's automated driving, it's vehicle motion control, integrated safety, and electric mobility. And for all of those fields, for sure, software and digitalization is key, and that's also where the map topic fits in. So as a big corporation, we currently, as many are in the automotive sector, in the transition to become a software and cloud-based company. And that's exactly where also our increased activities with regards to connected maps in general and NDS in specific play into, because for us all, it's very clear that maps are an integral part in the development of driving functions, of ADAS AD products for location-based services. We have a lot of sensors. We cover a lot of sensors as well in the chassis sector, for example. It's a very broad product basis we're having, and there's a lot that you could also add as location-based services, as well as vehicle to everything communication and services. So there are already a lot of activities in the different areas, in the different technology fields happening. And we're, so to say, are in central R&D connecting and partnering with all of those experts, trying to consolidate the activities and also representing our interests and collaborating together with you on the future of NDS and bringing in the expertise from all of those four technology fields. And if I always talk about the we, that you also have some faces, that's us. It's myself and my two colleagues sitting there in the back. It's Caroline Bade. She's our Director of Digital Services. So she has a long history with maps. She originally sold her parking service company to Conti, and then there continued to gather a lot of map knowledge there. So it's always very interesting to discuss with her. And she's also our boss, and that's why she said, okay, we need to push more and make this topic at ZF even more present. That's why she hired us. My colleague Emmanuel Guy, he's also sitting there. He has an engineering background and also worked several years as a product owner at Bosch before. So he's also happy to connect. And myself, I'm the product manager for Connected Map Solutions at ZF. Having been before with Mercedes and Liebherr. And in German we say we don't bite. So just reach out to us and connect to us in the coffee break. We are super happy to talk to you and getting to know you and working together with you in the future. Thank you.